the biggest difference between having been playing on this field as a Hayes High Indian and now as a Fort Hays State Tiger? What's the biggest difference between the high school and the college ranks?
Really, I don't think there's a big difference about it. I think I put in a lot of work and just keep doing my thing and playing football at the end of the day. It's awesome to play on this field again.
You transferred back from Manhattan, from K-State to Fort Hays State. What was the deciding factor in that?
At the end of the day, I think it was Coach Hickle that got me because he was like a father figure to me in high school, being a really good coach. And when he came down here to coach here, I considered it right off the bat.
What's it like being back defensive end? You had obviously a great high school career, and I know K-State had tried to move you to different positions. What's it like to be playing D end again? Is that where you're most comfortable at, you think?
Yeah, I'm really comfortable with defensive end. I feel like I don't have to think as much. I can just go play football. But yeah.
Has there been, I mean, you didn't play for a couple of years since your senior year of high school. Has there been a kind of relearning the position, a little trial there to kind of get reacclimated with it?
A little bit, but after fall camp or during fall camp, I feel like it all just clicked and I was just back into it.
Coming out of high school, were you giving Fort Hays a consideration coming out of high school, or was your thought process, K-State Division I?
Yes, sir. Fort Hays was my first offer, so I definitely considered that. But when Kansas State offered me, I took it. And this being my first offer, it really made me consider coming back too.
When it comes to playing in the games, you've got 3 games of experience now, but you guys tend to rotate at that defensive end position. Does it help getting a little time on the sideline to see things so that when you go back in, you got another perspective of it?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, and I feel like if I'm watching from the sideline too, I can tell more keys from the offensive lineman, and that helps me a lot too.
It's a young defense, and you're one of the young ones on this squad. How do you feel you've progressed, and just how some of the freshmen and some guys playing for the first time, how you've handled the playing in college football for the first time?
I feel like I'm handling it pretty good. I'm still trying to become a better leader and just be a better teammate. But I feel like I'm handling it pretty good.
How important was it to get that win and get off that 0-2 and put that behind you? And how does that help you going forward?
I feel like that helps us a lot because we're kind of down in the dumps a little bit. We started off 0-2, but getting that win felt really nice. So hopefully we can build off that.
I'm going to ask you a question about high school just for a second. One of the teams you played on now has, you were at K-State, Gavin Myers, K-State, you got Jaron at Oklahoma, and guys littered throughout NAIA and JUCO ball. When you look back on that time and how many guys are now playing college sports, whether it's football or not, does it kind of seem surreal that many athletes came out of those 2 or 3 classes?
I mean, a little bit, but at the same time, all of us together were we built the future at Hayes High together. So we worked our tail off to try building the program there, and I feel like that really helped us all and proceed to our future.
Is there a little extra, I don't know, pride's the right word, pressure may not be the right word, but being a Hayes kid, you played at Hayes High, you played on this field, now you wear the black and gold, being a local kid, is there a little more something when you go out there for game day and it's a game field, you maybe are playing for a little bit more since you're from here?
Yes, sir. It feels like I'm playing for a lot more than just.
What's that feeling like, and how do you handle all that? Maybe extra pressure that some of the other guys don't have.
I mean, I was nervous for a little bit the first drive, but after that, I was just locked in, ready, just playing football. Yeah.
What do you think are your strengths on the field, and what are some of the areas you think you need to improve on?
I think my strengths are my speed, quickness. I think I need to improve on shedding blocks, and about it.
What's the game plan like on the college level compared to the high school level?
I really treat it the same. I get a lot of film studying and just make sure I know everything about my opponents before I go against them.
Being in your class, Gavin, I seen you, blow up. Everyone had your back. You come back here, do you still have that same support with everybody?
Yes, I feel like I do. And I really love that about the Hayes community. Everybody has my back. It feels like I'm playing for something bigger than just football.
Now you come back, I know your family's big and supporting you. What is it like to be back with your family and have them always everywhere and watching you?
It's awesome. I'm a mama's boy, so I love being around my mom. Love when she's at the game.
You get some home cooking now that you're back to Hayes?
Yes, sir. That's the best part.
What has Tony Crow done for you since you left high school? Like, has he helped you throughout your college career, kind of, seeing where you go?
Yeah, I've talked to him a lot, and he helped guide me to the right place to be and to where I'm happiest at. So.
I've been to a couple practices and went with you guys to the Northwest game. Just talk to me a little bit more about what it's like to be with Hickle again. Is there more pressure being under him again, or is it pretty much the same?
It's pretty much the same. I feel like I can more just relax and not have to think about messing everything up and just play football at the end of the day.